What is up everyone, Gunpla Collection here, and welcome to another episode of GBGW. Now, today's episode I'll be talking a little bit about something that is coming along in the near future, and it's something that, well, I've been waiting for. I don't know if you guys have been waiting for this as well, but we're talking about Arena, but it's the 3 versus 3. Now, with that being said, what I want to basically focus on is, like, you know, how you could potentially beat your opponent when it comes to 3v3s, because one-on-ones, it's fairly simple. As long as you can overpower your opponent, that's fine. But with 3v3, you have to worry about 3 enemies, and then if your allies are weak, you know, they get overrun, they get defeated, and then suddenly it's a 3-on-1 situation. So what we're going to be talking about today is basically what's the best way to combat that issue. So with that being said, let's go ahead and go here real quick. So menu and Gunpla list. So if you take a look at your Gunpla list, you'll see all the builds that you have currently, as well as your online entry. Now, what you want to do is make sure that your allies are pretty much well balanced. So as you can see, my main suit is at 93,000 combat power. Meanwhile, my other two are at 30,000 and 31,000 combat power. But if we go into their stats and you look at them, you can see that their stats are, you can say, lacking. That's because a lot of these parts that are being used, they're kind of hand-me-down parts from my main build and stuff like that, and most of the time it's all extra parts as well. But if you look at my main build, you can see that my melee attack is at 7,000, shot attack at 3,000, and what you want to do basically is get either melee attack or shot attack to the highest possible that you can get it to with your parts. Now, with that being said, that requires a lot of materials, time, and effort. I understand that, but in regards to Arena's 3-on-3, we don't know when it's going to be released yet, so you still have time. But it's a good idea to plan ahead, so before 3v3 comes out, you're ready. You know that your team can dominate in the arena. And with that being said, with my spreadsheet that I've created and that I actually showcased in the previous episode, you can use that and basically figure out, well, what parts you have that would basically help boost the stats of your allies. Now, with that, you also need to take in consideration that, yes, you might be able to get newer parts and stuff like that, so that might affect the amount of material that you need to use and stuff like that. So just keep in mind with that being said. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Just, you know, boost melee or shot attack. You can have a balanced one where both melee and shot attack are pretty much well balanced, but at the end of the day, it's kind of like, well, you want to do the same amount of damage doing melee and shot, or do you want to have one more than the other? In my personal opinion, having shot attack is a lot better, but I guess in a sense melee should be better because with your shot attack you basically have a cooldown because it overheats, and so well, not really overheat, more like the magazine capacity is used up. So that's where you would rather have melee, in which you go in close combat. But downside to that is if they block, you get recoiled, and then from there they can basically freely hit you anytime they want, or you know, use an EX skill and stuff like that. So that's something that you want to keep in mind. And with that being said as well, in regards to the 3v3, most of the time the allies are the weaker ones, so you want to target the ally units first before you target the enemy, because the main suit. So reason being is because if you don't target the ally and you target the main mobile suit and you're struggling taking them on, then chances are those allies can possibly defeat your allies, in which will create a uneven matchup for you, and it's just something that you don't want to do. So keep that in mind. It's kind of like doing the EX missions for these events. Take out the not the main boss, but you know, the side boss, and then take on the main one, so that you know you have a better chance of winning. Alright, so and as you can see, all these parts, they're currently maxed out at their tiers. All I need to do is basically get replacements and switch out the parts in here. But other than that, pretty straightforward. I do need to rename some of these guys because the names don't match anymore. Alright, and what you could do actually is with your online entry, you can have a different build than your main build. So as you can see, the combat power for both my main build and my entry, well, online entry, is different. Online entry is at 106,000 combat power. Main build is at 93,000. But that's because you can go in there and you can swap the parts out however you want. Now, the reason why I did that is because my main build is currently for the event. Now, with that, I have the event part multiplier, the Shenlong head, so that's why I needed to replace that and stuff like that. But overall, normally it should be the same, but you know, occasionally you can have differences and stuff like that. Alrighty. And other than that, there's really not much in regards to the game as of now that I can talk about and stuff. So we'll go ahead and do some gameplay here. I won't be talking too much in regards to the gameplay, so you know, you guys can just sit back, relax, and enjoy the gameplay from here. Alright, so event, the golden ace, and what I'm doing right now is basically completing the event achievements. So I still have a long way to go for hard and normal. So hard next, and then I'm going to be choosing just one person here and using them. So I'll go ahead and use Ghost and auto that, and we'll just sit back, relax, and enjoy the gameplay. Pretty simple. Alright. Totally forgot to mention something. For 3v3 in Arena, this is what I'm thinking. What I would recommend is having Gunpla parts on one of your allies that can actually heal you, as well as provide a buff for the team. So, for example, having an ally with the Blitz Gundam head so that it heals everyone. Buff-wise, I actually have no clue, to be honest. I don't know what part would buff the team. That's one thing I need to consider and figure out from there, but I know the Blitz Gundam head has the healing ability, so that's something that I would recommend putting on your ally so that you can heal up when you're low on health and stuff like that. But all in all, at the end of the day, it's kind of, you know, your guys' choice what to put on your Gunpla. If you know that your Gunpla is going to be strong, regardless, and you don't need that healing EX skill or any buff EX skills, you know, disregard my recommendation, but it's just something that I would do. That's something I plan on doing as well, because I know that my allies are not going to survive as long as my main build, because my main build's already, what, twice as strong as my allies, so that's something I need to put into consideration. And that was a terrible GN missile. It flew right past the enemy. That was terrible. Right, and then I totally forgot to mention, so yesterday, or last night should I say, last night at my local build night, my friend there, yeah, I would call him my friend, he did arena, and he came across something really funny. So he was at rank C. He did his first arena match of that day, and we found a 0 combat power mobile suit in there, and we were like, wait, hold up, 0 combat power? And I was thinking, okay, so 0 combat power means just the frame, right? So it has to be that. And he goes in, and sure enough, it's just the frame. Now, I don't know how in the world that even happened. But if that is the case, that is hilarious. But I do know that you can't get anywhere in regards to just using the frame. So I don't know how that really worked. But it's just funny seeing that, because I don't know if it's a glitch. But that's pretty funny. I did ask for the screenshot. He did take a screenshot of it. It wasn't sent to me. But once I have the screenshot, I'll definitely show you guys. And unfortunately, we didn't get footage of that, so that's sad. But it's just something really funny and unexpected. But as of now, let's go ahead and do arena. And we're claiming our arena awards: 20 hard chips, 2 tier 2 upgrade numbers, all 50,000 capital coins, and 10 arena coins. So join, and as you can see, my ranking is at SS, so it's already maxed out. And of course, for those of you that don't know, with arena, the combat power that you face doesn't really matter. What matters is as long as you win and how you win. You get more victory points in regards to arena for, I believe, the total amount of damage you do and how quick you can clear the arena. So let's go ahead and do this one right here. Turn auto off. And let's start from here. So yeah, unless if you want to challenge yourself, then, you know, go for a higher combat power battle. Ooh, it's gonna be fun. And insta-kill right there. That is absolutely fun. With my EX skill. He almost fired a shot. Ooh. So my arena point ranking went down before I no, actually arena points went up. I think my ranking went down because so many people logged on since yesterday. All right. Let's go again, and let's do this one. Yeah, for those of you that are just thinking, you know, man, this guy is just doing the weaker ones. Yes, I'm taking advantage of the weaker mobile suits to get ahead. There's nothing wrong with that, in all honesty. Don't cancel it. Ow, 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 ow. What the heck? Okay, I absolutely... Don't dodge me. Okay, I hate the thrusters on this. I don't understand why sometimes when you thrust forward and you're trying to fly faster and get distance, basically, it stops you right there as if you dashed forward. Like, I don't understand that. it says swipe twice, and that's exactly what I did, and nothing. So I think that's something that needs to get fixed, unless if it's like a timing thing where you have to swipe and swipe. But if that's the case, they should have let us know about the whole timing where you have to do it. What? And he flew himself to death. But that's something that I think needs to get addressed or fixed or something, because that's kind of odd for that to even happen. I don't think that should happen in the first place. Alright, so my temporary ranking actually did go up since yesterday. So yesterday I was at around 800 something. Today, right now, I'm at 793. I'm nowhere near the top 20, so that's kind of sad. But I'm close, very close, because I know that most of the time there are people who are tied in points, but now it's seems pretty diverse at this point. But overall, one day I'm hoping to get to at least the top 10. I don't know how people are getting to top 10, but it's just amazing that they managed to get up there. Alright, so other than that, let's go and claim the achievements. So daily reward, claim that. Events, claim both of them. So I need to do at least 8 more. So 8 more hard missions and I'll be able to claim the tier 3 awakening circuit. And then from there I need to clear my normal missions, which is 5. So that's pretty simple. Alrighty, so other than that, that's pretty much it. If you enjoy the content I'm putting out here in regards to GBGW, give my videos a thumbs up, comment in the videos, and let me know what you think of my videos, what you'd like to see, what you think of the builds and everything, and any questions you have, and I'll go ahead and answer them in the upcoming videos as well, or I'll answer it in the comments. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, and don't forget to smash that bell notification icon so that you're notified of when my new videos come up. Alright, other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in Monday's video. Peace out.